What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Ace of Plays channel and to some more subpar Gwent content. Today, we're going to play this new Blades of Glory Skellige control deck that has arisen. I'm actually kind of a fan of Skellige control, although it hasn't really been a thing for quite a while, so I'm happy to see a list like this emerge right now. It was made by Wangid, and then, I guess, more popularized by, you know, our boy Spessy. Which is why I truly believe this deck will be net decked out of proportion. I've already run into it twice. Just like a day or two after it came out. I guess we can say it came out. Not as gay, but as a deck. Are decks inherently gay? Anyway. Starting off strong today. Comedy game on point. Anyway, in case this does become popular and overplayed, I just wanted to get to it before that happens. I know for a fact that nothing I play ever becomes super net decked or popular, so I'm not making things worse by playing this. So I'm kind of in this nice position. Like, I can play whatever I want. Be it, you know, super trash or super strong, and I'm not gonna ruin the meta. Like, no matter what, like I'm immune to ruining the meta. That's awesome. But yeah, like, the point of the deck is, you know, we have Blades of Glory on Utah or Skellige in case we draw poorly. Herald on Crate. It's a devotion deck, so Herald on Crate is just a must-have. We do have a lot of the warrior package just because, you know, it is good. It is good. And you know, I've been avoiding it thus far, but seeing it in a different shell with more of a focus on, you know, control and playing cards like Hjalmar on Crate. And yeah, that's about it. That's the only different card. I just like that, like, there's no Morkvarg, there's no Wild Boar of the Sea, no Hemdall, no Great Swords. It's more just straight up stuff. And I do enjoy stuff. Totem for tempo, right to bring back Utah or Skellige, depending on, you know, which one we have to Hjalmar. Skjordal is a card that it's not the best design in my opinion, because it's terrible outside of devotion, and in devotion it can be hilariously insane. Like in round 3, a 5 that deals 5 for 8 provisions. It's not even okay, but I enjoy playing this card because usually, you know, I play against people who definitely deserve it. And it feels really good to just dump that Skjordal on their sorry asses. I just noticed I was sitting a little bit too short, maybe. There you go, that's better. Valbjorn to tutor all of our epic cards. Raiding fleet to bring out some long ships. Just really good engines. Sets up Bloodthirst for Donar. Very good, very good. And we have Gigascorpion, Hirkja. Grimace to get past defenders, I guess. On-Crate Raiders because they're good. Stunning Blow because it's good. Touristic Invader because it's good. On-Crate Warrior because it's good, of course. One of these in the graveyard. War of Clans with the Devotion. You don't have to kill something to res something. You deal 2. Res a warrior, you deal 3. It can be 6 provision Alcer's Thunder with a 3-point body, which is really, really good. Although not too insane. I look forward to playing this card. Kind of a shame it's only a 1-of, but you know, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But yeah, you know, some of these cards are definitely have definitely been a little bit up there in terms of power level recently, but they've pretty much all been brought down. I'm gonna go with Crack because, you know, old school Crack control is a fantastic Gwent deck to remember in our hearts. Crack, where did the years go, huh? Where did the years go, my buddy? But yeah, we're gonna jump into some gameplay. Thank you for clicking the video. I hope it ends up being satisfactory to the needs you had when you decided to click it. And if it is, of course, liking and subscribing are good ways to tell me that you did like it and subscribe it. I'll see you in the gameplay, alright? Oh. I don't have to cut. That's less work that I have to do. Alright. Skellige mirror has a good chance it's an actual mirror. No, it's normal warriors, so... I mean, that's kind of okay, like testing this deck's metal against the other big Skellige deck these days. Anything but a longship. Okay. That's not the best either, but it's way better than breaking the fleet. I can see a lot of longships being killed by stunning blows in this match. All right. Like, I imagine we'll see that now. Yes. Well, until he gets another unit on the board, we cannot play Raiding Fleet. I can play my own Invader, or I can go with Hersha. Let's go with her. You could definitely see the second stunning blow here. Like, I almost should have just activated the order right away. Alright. Alright, here we go. That's pretty good, because we can't really apply bleeding to this either, so I'm really glad he did do that. And yeah. We are well within range to catch up at any point. We're going second, so we do have that advantage. Alright. It's not too bad. Let's see, we're getting to a point now where... I mean, 3 damage is not what's easy to do. It's 2 we gotta be afraid of. But she's getting down there in points. She's getting down in power, so I think I may just do this. Let's see. Oh, we got a pass. Okay. Well, we can just dump this. Yep. Now, I'm not quite sure how we want to play this. Both of our cards get better in round 3. But he probably benefits more from the long round, right? Because we don't have engines. No. Not anymore, at least. He has another one of these. He may have wild boar. I'm definitely expecting a wild boar. Nah. Although this particular hand is not super amazing. I may end up regretting this, but I'm gonna bleed. I'm gonna bleed. And I'm so scared. Okay. Am I gonna bleed? At this point, it it suddenly became a lot less tempting. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do and why do we do it? Probably just thinning out his deck, which is good. It's very good for him. A very successful bleed, if I do say so myself. We got a Ravager and a Tursec Invader out of him. That's pretty fantastic. I fear that no amount of good cards is going to save us now. Although we do have very strong cards. Alright. He's just going to hit us with a totem. I think I'll do the same for now. I'm not a huge fan of totem just being played as just a powerhouse card. Like it's just that good. I do really like the card though. That's pretty cool. We denied him some value there. But I mean, he's looking to do exactly the same thing. Now I could kill his Herald. I have multiple ways to do so. Or I could just play my own. I'll do that. He's definitely going to have removal for our Herald as well, so, you know, it's a whatever. I'm going to have to get him down, though. We can get an 11-point leader on his Arniolf, which is pretty good. Yeah, we definitely want to kill that too. It's really a shame to have to play so many warriors before Herald. Well, you know, this is gonna die, right? It's not gonna play into his boar. These aren't gonna play into his boar. Maybe he doesn't have boar. I've been seeing a lot of talk of these decks playing a lot of boar now. Okay. Yeah, you know what? As soon as his Bloodthirst came on board, I should have done that. That was really bad. See, what can I get? It's going to be a 7-pointer, which is not bad. I'm just going to pop this. Like, I mean, that's exactly what happened the other way around, so I'm not going to complain about it. Like, it's perfectly fair. It was a 2 and 4. It was a 50-50 to hit one of those. Like, I'm not going to complain about those odds. Like, that. I'm not going to be that petty. Yeah, that needs to go. Thank you. We're gonna lose this. What? See, we could get Vabjorn for a stunning blow. That's not gonna be worth that much, though. I think it's just gonna be a Raiders, which is gonna be a 9-point play with Herald on the board, as long as they survive. So, all right. Well, I told you this would happen. Perfectly fine. Although for the sake of Bloodthirst, maybe I want to just hurt something. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get to do that. Like, there's no problem. Like, I literally just made up a problem on the spot that I didn't even have. So now, if he makes the same mistake I did and doesn't flip these now, you know, I'm gonna be able to get the same value. And in this matchup, I think that is the value. I think there will be no more value. We'll have to see if he does it. Two with that death blow. He's not gonna get away to kill it. No. Not with that death blow. So he is just setting up a little bit of Bloodthirst, which doesn't really matter. I mean, it matters for that. Okay, good. I mean, it's cool that he's playing this. I respect that. Okay. We're doing... Okay. We're doing kind of okay. We have some big final plays, but I fear that he does too. Alright, that's not too big. Would have loved it if he hit Skirla twice. That would have been great. Okay, so it's gonna be this and probably Madman Lugos, right? But I kind of have to play this anyway. Yeah, I imagine his last play is too big. I think it's going to be too big. That's so big. One point. All right. 1 point. I mean, his deck, of course, we're playing a more removal heavy list. His deck does not give a single shit about removal. And it has just, you know, bigger plays. I don't think there's much we could have drawn instead that would have been better, but let's see. Yeah, this is not going to be fun. This is going to be abuse. You gotta love that abuse, right? And our only way of countering it is by using our leader. And if he's gonna do it in round 1... I mean, you know, I do have my strategy of using a leader round 1 to win on even when I go second and just bleed. Although, I mean, this is not an easy deck to bleed. That's the thing. That's the problem. And it is a problem, for sure. You know, what really sucks about those 1-point losses is that it's so easy to think, there's probably something I could have done differently. Just some card I could have gotten 2 extra points out of. Alright. There's no need to deal with those right away. We can wait at least 1 turn, set up an engine. Just Ethereal is such a bad target too. It's a 4-point leader. It's so horrible. If we'd had more Quark in the deck, like I do in my Alchemy Blazer Glory list, then that would have been a lot better. That would have been a 9-point leader that killed Ethereals, which would have been very good. But this is not going to be good. So really what I'm hoping is that he doesn't... I mean, that's fine. That he doesn't play it round 1, and then we can just bleed it out of him by winning round 1, which is going to be hard. Oh my god, it's going to be hard. I mean, he spent his best removal for this, so maybe she'll live. Won't get too many points with his armor here, but it's okay. Especially if he decides not to thrive them yet. Although I think he will. It's not ethereal though, because he would place it here if it was. So we're not gonna see a an early ethereal. Does he have one? I don't know. I just needed to hit this once or this twice, but you had to kill the fruit. Damn, that's bad. Okay. Thank you for not even getting close to doing what I needed you to do. Just one less hit on the fruit. And one more hit on either of these. Just, You know, when you're splitting 3 damage across 3 units, just hit them all for 1. Alright? Don't do that. Harpy egg. Ooh. I mean, I'm not even close to being impressed, but I respect the use of that card. All right, we're gonna do some pointage. Definitely gonna do some pointage. There you go. We still have Stunning Blow for this. I mean, this can thrive 2 more times and it would still have Stunning Blow. And I'm sure it's the only Stunning Blow we'll have that holds any value.
I owe you for that.
I'm just gonna assume they said something nice. Alright. Yeah, no. Was he just BMing because he was going to squirrel my Blood Eagle? I don't really care, but is he still doing it? BMing. That's not a good look for you, Alzer86. Not a good look. I don't know, he may take a pass here. No. I didn't really expect it. Okay, so he is playing Zikons. This will be 12 in a turn. We may get a pass here, though. No, I doubt it. I doubt it, yeah. And I did figure he had that. Did I just place this between units? What kind of idiot does that? I mean, he would have had a kill either way that would have made it worse, so it's fine. Let's see, he's gonna lose 2, go down to 25. Not being able to win on even is definitely hurting. And he hasn't even committed a lot. I mean, I haven't committed a lot. I told him, sure, it's 10 provisions, but it's not the biggest commitment in terms of, you know, needing it. It's a decent commitment in terms of wanting it, but, you know, needing it, not so much. Okay. Well, he just committed big time. Alright, so we're probably going to have to deal with an ethereal, it seems. But against Fruits of Iskith, getting a 12 provision card out in round 1, I mean, they paid for that 12 provision card. These are not going to be fantastic. This is our dump in case of a pass. I can't imagine control decks being very good now, because, like, I mean... Sure, you can kill some hidden cash engines, but they have 50 of them that make up 600 points a turn. Like, they don't care. I guess that Wangin must have made this for a reason, right? There you go. Now, I could commit leader. Probably secure card advantage. I'd be out of a leader though, which is significant. I'm gonna do it. I mean, it's a 4-point leader now, but of course it's in the long run it's gonna be worth a lot more than that in countering this bleed. Let's see if that spooked him a little bit. We can hope. The thing is, we don't have many other good cards left. I mean, they're all in our hand. Alright, that's not too good for him when we actually kill the ethereal there. This is enough to get us ahead. We just gotta stay ahead. After committing a leader like that, staying ahead every turn is gonna be crucial. We cannot lose our leader and our card advantage. Like that's gonna be death. We have really good cards in our hand. I want to commit as few as possible. Okay, that's a griffin. That is not too scary. Do we go with Skjordal? I think we do. His removal value is not going to be worth too much here, so just setting up Bloodthirst, staying ahead. It's pretty good. So we have a 9-point card here, 12-point card here. If we can hold on to Harold, that's going to be massive. Potentially game-winningly massive. Uh-oh. Although we may not be able to. Where's he getting now? Is it the random Oberon, just because it's worth many points? Is it the random Haunt, because it's worth many points? No, it's Shoop. Okay, staying ahead just got a lot harder. Random effect on an enemy roll for 3 turns. I mean, this late, it's not that bad. Like, that is not bad at all. No, that's not bad. And he got a slow one, too. I think we got this. I think we're punishing this bleed. I think we're yes, I think we're punishing this bleed and keeping Harold, right? Alright, so we're gonna lose. Okay, we gotta think worst case scenario. We lose 2 now, and then 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, no. 4? We're losing 4 either way. Actually, putting it here increases the odds of just getting a bleed instead of the 2 damage. Alright, bleed punished. Harold retained. This is good. This is good. And there's no way we could have done this without using leader on Ethereal, so... yeah, just something I've really learned recently is that just keeping your card advantage is so valuable. Drawing good cards is also very valuable. This would have been a little bit better, but this is still really good. I go first, though. I mean, look at this. Look at this play. And he spent his damage crone, right? So he only has to boost crone. I mean, she's gonna boost for 6. Which is pretty big. Alright, we're fueling the beast for 1 more turn, but I'm sure he can fuel it himself, so I'm not really scared of that. Yeah, so he's just losing Thrive value from that. I'm pretty sure we got this. He hasn't even been playing big units and setting up Osrul and stuff, so we good. We have to be good. Neuromancy, of course, for whatever his last card is going to be, which is going to be Heat Wave. Very good. I was really questioning that that leader use. But I mean, Ethereal gives them so much strength. Like, they can use Ethereal to brutally win round 1. Brutally bleed round 2. And if round 3 is long enough, you know, brutally win round 3. Ooh. I have not seen this armor, this hair, maybe this sword. There's a lot of new stuff here. But we're playing against some crap. But this is at least a deck that plays a good bit of engines and stuff we can kill. I mean, I don't want you yet. Ooh, I'm glad I'm mulliganing the ship, because we drew into the ship. But we can start off strong with a Veiled 8 strength longship. No poison for you, my boy. And if he commits Vincent on this, like, I'm so okay with that. Alright. Do we just go for the second ship? Just brutalize round 1? I think we do. I've had this done to me so many times. And it feels horrible. But he's Nilfgaard. And he's gonna have poison. So I don't care. Oh no. Don't target my units. Barathons. Oh, you're copying one? Oh, that's fine. Because you're gonna have to put it on melee. And your Magnet Division will just die a slow, painful death. I can just Stunning Blow with the Barathons. I think I'm more scared of the Barathons than the Longship. Not bad being able to Stunning Blow with Barathons to death. I do like this deck. I do actually like a lot of these warrior cards. And you know what? You know, since I'm playing, you know, Harold the Cripple here, a lot of people, including myself, you know, were really like skeptical towards making him 5 strength. Like, evolving cards are 6 strength, 11 provisions. Why would you make him 5? That's the wrong way to go. I like him at 5. I would have liked them all at 5. Like, I think they're 2-point slammy. They all have good effects. You know, maybe some more than others. You know, Harold has a really good effect. And, you know, I don't think they should be that hard to kill when their deploy effects are that good. I mean, Varaxis can, you know, play on range row, and he would still be able to boost up to 6. And you have so many other ways to boost him, so it's just the way it is, huh? Do we go with Hercule? Yeah, sure. We want this round. Amnesty. Alright. Yeah, not too bad there. Now I'm getting a taste of my own medicine. That's fair. If he doesn't kill him, we'll kill that. So that's very good. That's enough of my own medicine, alright? Enough of that medicine. I think Skjal's going to be fairly safe at 9 against Nilfgaard. I don't think that's going to be a problem. You do not play Assassination. I know you don't play Assassination. If you do, you deserve to kill him. I should have played him here. To play around Assassination, but he does not have it. He does not have it. Only Enslave has it. Alright, unless he plays something extremely massive here, I'm just gonna pass. Yeah. I mean, let's see. This goes up to 8, right? So he still needs 13 points to catch up. This is going to damage whatever he plays by 1. And I don't want to commit these cards. Dude. Dude. I shouldn't laugh because I'm still going to lose, but come on. Well, going 2 cards down this late in the round, that just means permanent card advantage to me, so I can just play my biggest poison target later. What are we missing? Oh, we're missing some key cards here. That's good for next round. He has to pass. Like, you can't bleed 2 cards down. And I'm going to dump this. Are you going to bleed me 2 cards down? Are you going to bleed me 2 cards down and still win? No. Good. Alright, if I lose now, a card up, really good cards in my hand, my leader intact, then I'm gonna be so pissed. I mean, our cards don't go super tall. We have a lot of removal for their engines. We have last save for our biggest unit, which is the biggest poison target. Like, ooh. It's not gonna be great. I mean, it's still a good play. Like 11, 12 points. I'll take it. And we have Gremist. And a potential redo for Gremist. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Start off with something extremely low committal. Oh yeah. I've played against this so many times before. I hate it. Let's see, 6. Ooh, we could just go for a stunning blow instead of one of these. It seems pretty worth it at this point. I think maybe this deck can dish out way too many points for being a control deck. Like, maybe. I could be wrong. I could be right. Yeah, you're gonna have to be a little bit bigger than that, son. Ah. I mean, this gets poisoned. And I would like to set up the Bloodthirst a bit more again. What am I saying? What am I saying? I mean, if he poisons this, that's not too bad. I care very little about that. I'll be honest, I care extremely little about that. But thank you. Thank you for doing it still. We just kill the Dame. I feel like we have too much removal. I have so many ways to kill that dame. Do I want to kill the dame? I may as well. I may as well. Man, this last say is gonna be so huge because like Yuta is the only unit we have that really hurts to get poisoned. Like, sure, he can take a 6, which is good value for him, but I don't care. Like, I don't care. What are you gonna get? Usurper. Ah, yes, just point slammy scenario, point slammy evolving card. I'm not gonna complain about point slammy evolving cards. Like I played one myself. He's obviously saving this for Vincent, so I'm just gonna purify it. I'm not gonna give him new ones. It's gonna hurt if he somehow kills this, although I was gonna do Tourney Joust it. I really don't care. Ah, Fergus. Well, see now, it doesn't matter. Yeah, we're not gonna get Bloodthirst for this. That's fine. Yeah, we're not. So I'm just gonna play it for 7. 7 for 7, not bad. It's fine. That's 11 for 11. I don't care. He's denying me Bloodthirst, which I don't have anyway. Alright. Judders. Kill the Usurper. And then I'm gonna use Skull to kill this Emperor. We're just killing Emperors. Like, holy shit. I mean, this is probably gonna get Afan, so that's 7 points. Plus whatever he plays. Okay, no Afan. Because he... Really? You drew Afan. And you were a card down. Against a control deck. But you still felt like playing out the entire round. Just in case your poison shenanigan bullshit could steal you the win. Not gonna happen. Alright, this is like the 4th or 5th time that I'm 1 win away from pro rank. But this video is already at its limit, so you guys are not gonna get to see. You know what? I'm gonna go play that match. You're not gonna get to see the match, but you're gonna just get to see the outcome. This is exciting. Oh my god, is he gonna hit pro? He's gonna hit pro? I'm probably not gonna hit pro. Come on. Come on. He can't have 15 points. He does not have 15 points. You do not have 15 points. Yeah, 6 points. Well, as you can see, guys, I was queued up against the same deck that I lost to in the beginning of the video. And I was able to win with a fairly comfortable lead. GG to my opponent. And I did actually make it to pro rank this season as well. You know, admittedly, you know, this deck today may have been a bit more tryhardy than what I usually play, but it was a deck that I was legitimately interested in trying out. I am a fan of Skellige control, and this deck does utilize a few of the cards that I think are really cool. You know, maybe it still does, you know, slam a bit more points than a control deck should. But then again, if it didn't slam those points, we would have had no chance against stuff like that Warriors deck. It's still a tough matchup though, that's for sure. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you thought the deck looked fun, then I do recommend you play it, because it was very fun. But I don't know, I always complain about people removing my units. But I mean, it's a valid playstyle, and it's actually... it is fun. I think that, like, the main reason that I complain about it so much is because I play, you know, off-meta decks with like cool engines like Queen's Guard and, you know, old enforcers. They're not that interesting now, but they used to be a lot cooler. And then I just keep getting them killed by meta decks with you know, point slamming control options. But when you're playing the point slamming control against just meta decks, it doesn't feel nearly as bad. You actually feel kind of like a hero. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you again soon for more Gwent content. Until then, have a good one. Bye. I noticed in my last video that my wave was very hidden by the Gwent Partners logo, so I'm going to wave here. Bye. No, wait, a little bit forward, tilt. There you go. That is the good stuff. A little bit loose in the wrist. That's the good stuff.